Hello everyone, Earl Henderson, Primordial Defense. Thank you for watching. I have another Monday quarterback video for you. I'm going to play this video and talk about things that are going on to better explain what's going on and talk about things that I think that are being done right and or done wrong.
Good afternoon. I'm Sasha Larkin, an assistant sheriff with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. I'm here to brief you today on the details as we know them about the second officer-involved shooting that occurred on December 30th, 2022. This is officer-involved shooting number 14 for 2022, non-fatal number 6. Same time in 2021, we were at 10 OISs, with 4 of those being non-fatal. This incident occurred as a non-fatal officer-involved shooting because the round fired by the officer did not cause the individual to lose his life. The coroner's initial ruling is that the cause of death was a self-inflicted gunshot wound. The event was initiated as a person with a gun call on December 30th at approximately 7:44 p.m. The officer-involved shooting occurred at the 10,500 block of Angel Dreams Avenue, Las Vegas, Nevada, which is located in Summerlin Area Command. You can see the map pictured here on my left. The involved officer is Officer Larry Jones. He is 25 years old, and he's been with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department since 2019. In this incident, Officer Jones was armed with a Giselle SD 556 equipped with an optic and a tactical light. The investigation revealed he fired 1 round during this incident. Officer Jones is assigned to the Community Policing Division, Summerlin Area Command. The suspect is identified as Paul Horn Jr. He's a 58-year-old white male adult, 6 foot, approximately 170 pounds. He is pictured here on my left as well. The investigation revealed that Horn was armed with a Sig Sauer 9mm pistol. The investigation revealed that he fired 1 round during this incident. Horn's charges, had he survived, would have been assault with a deadly weapon, 2 counts, resisting with a firearm, and assault with a deadly weapon on a protected person. The details of the OIS are as follows. On December 30th, 2022, at approximately 7:44 p.m., our dispatch center received information of an assault with a deadly weapon call near the 10,500 block of Angel Dreams Avenue. Arriving officers contacted a male and a female who stated that a male, later identified as Paul Horn Jr., was armed with a handgun and had confronted them about speeding down the neighborhood. Officers identified Horn's residence, and in an effort to de-escalate the situation, they established containment around his residence. Officers used a patrol vehicle's public address system to ask Horn to surrender peacefully, which you will hear once we play the body-worn camera video. Officer Larry Jones, who was armed with his duty rifle, was part of the containment team in front of Horn's home. A female immediately exited the residence and followed all of officers' commands. Approximately a minute later, Horn exited the house with a handgun in his hand and appeared agitated. Horn ignored all verbal commands from officers and walked quickly towards them while holding the firearm in his hand. As Horn walked towards officers, he raised the firearm in the direction of the officers and pointed the gun to his own head, firing 1 round from his handgun, and shot himself. Simultaneously, Officer Jones discharged his rifle, striking Horn. Medical personnel responded to the scene and transported Horn to UMC Trauma, where he was later pronounced deceased. I will now play for you the body-worn camera video depicting the officer-involved shooting. This is surveillance video from Horn's residence depicting the initial interaction that he had with the citizens driving down his street.
I didn't call my street. I'm calling the police. You want to assault my car, motherfucker? Yeah. Oh my God! God! I don't need your shit. They should be right around. Go, bitch! Are you fucking kidding me? Go, bitch! Come on, bitch! Fuck!
Officer Jones' body-worn camera was activated, but it did not capture video of the incident. It only captures audio. We will play it for you now.
Doors open. Doors open. Doors open. Doors open. Doors open. Door is open. He's coming out. Very agitated. He's armed. Gun in his hand. Shots fired. Shots fired.
This is surveillance video that we will play from Horn's residence as he exits his residence armed with a handgun. And due to the graphic nature of the video, we stopped it just short. This concludes our briefing. Are there any questions? Yes, sir.
Officer's body cam video, why was only audio?
It was on and the video was activated, but the way that his arms were extended, sometimes the video camera will drop down and just get covered by his arms extended, or his rifle was possibly mounted on his arm.
So you're saying the suspect went out and then shot himself in the head, and then one of the officers fired a rifle at him?
Sir, it appears on initial investigation the shots were pretty close to simultaneous. So the officer did not know that he had shot himself.
And then the coroner decided that the self-inflicted wound is what caused his death?
Yes, sir.
Can you talk about who the woman was who got out of the pickup truck, of the suspect's pickup truck?
It's all part of the investigation right now. Thank you.
Okay. Certainly odd, I guess you could say. So I wish they would not have cut this video short. I think if they don't want to show it, I think it would have been better if they put the blur box over top of him, but at least still play the segment of it, so you can still at least hear the audio. From the officer's body cam, when we see him activate that light, so at first he's concealed. Like, you can kind of see the star right there where he's laying at. You can see like the part of the rifle.
Very agitated. He's armed.
And then boom, he activates the light whenever the guy comes out, illuminating target. He sees the gun, and then we hear the shot.
Gun in his hand.
Like, you don't hear a pop pop. We just hear a pop, right?
Gun in his hand. Shots fired. Shots fired.
This is surveillance video that we will play from Horn's residence as he...
So what they're saying is this guy took the gun, put it to his head, pulled the trigger simultaneously as the officer was pulling his trigger. I don't see the order of that being what they say it is. I think probably what's most likely going on is the guy came out there, was going to put the gun to his head, put on some kind of bullshit show, and as he brought the gun up and the gun was going to his head, the officer saw the gun coming up, made that decision to engage, disengage safety. He had the light turned on, aimed, pressed trigger, and fired. As that guy was swinging the gun up, it reaches to his head, rifle fires, bullet impacts him, and then he has sympathetic reflex. His hands tighten, and he pops himself in the head. I see that being a more realistic possibility. Now, it's possible this dude planned to just go out there and pop himself right there in front of him, and as he was pulling the trigger, the officer fired his gun as well. I don't know. I guess that's it's odd. I mean, what are the? I'm not saying it's impossible or anything. Yeah, it's certainly possible, but I mean, what are the odds of that happening? Like, some pretty wild shit. Who knows what was going on in this guy's life before this ever happened? Obviously, he didn't do anything to himself before this incident, so he must not have been deep into that headspace. Not to saying he was not in that headspace to begin with. He could have been thinking about unsubscribing from life. Just hadn't got around to doing it. Maybe he found some reasons not to do it. Maybe he didn't work up that mental confidence to be able to do it. And then that night, that incident with the people out in the street, and now the police are there. Now he may be thinking that he's going to be going away for a long time. This is further compounding whatever problems he has going on, and then he decides to unsubscribe from life. That's possible. I have no idea. It would be nice if they could provide some more information about this guy, maybe some more insight into him and things going on in his life, etc. But it is what it is. It's only information that we got. Not much else to say about this video. If you like what you hear and see, go ahead and give me a like and a share. If you have not already, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more Monday quarterback videos. Earl Henderson, Primordial Defense. Thank you for watching.